Real Ale Guide, because water is for horses. Today's beer is a beer from Bristol Beer Factory, and it's a bottle of their 7 traditional English best bitter, coming in at 4.5% ABV. Plain gold cap. This beer was kindly sent to me by the Bristol Beer Factory, and plenty of smoke on this one, and I'm just in the mood tonight just for exactly what it's explaining on the bottle. I just want something a little bit traditional, sessionable, drinkable, and knowing the Bristol Beer Factory, knowing what kind of beers they produce, then I'm going to be in for something a little bit special tonight. Okay, it's a 2-finger head, it's slightly off-white, nice levels of carbonation, fizzing away nicely there. Carbonation's sticking to the side of the glass with this one, can you see? Look at that. Very pretty looking beer. Kind of a copper red tinge to the beer, very clear. Let's get a nose. Alright, it's just very traditional, but it's a mouth, it's a kind of a saliva kind of, get your saliva glands going. It's that crafted kind of best bitter that a lot of the kind of bigger breweries have forgotten. They call their beers best bitters, but they're not quite best bitters anymore. Anyway, let's get another nose. It smells a little rich. It smells very malty. Just a hint of lemon in there, it's nice and hoppy. Oh, I just got to get into this one. Cheers everyone. And that is just what I wanted. Wonderful mouthfeel straight away. There's a hint of cherry in there. There's a chestnut, hazelnut flavour in there as well. Please don't get me confused with hazelnut flavourings like you may get in some beers. I mean as in real nuttiness, a real hazel nuttiness in the beer. Superbly malty, superbly nutty. It's a little spicy. It's extremely drinkable for 4.5% ABV. I've been on a bit of a European adventure lately with my beer reviews. I've been reviewing beer, well, not just Europe. I've been reviewing beer from Belgium, Germany, Sweden, America, and it's nice to be able to, because it's a long time since I reviewed a best bitter on the Real Ale Guide on my channel here, and it's where it all began 3 years ago. It's 2013, I started in 2010. 3 years ago it would be a trip down to the bag in store, find what's on offer, grab hold of it, bring it home, give it a review, and I'm kind of going along the wrong path here. I'm not kind of saying this is bagging basement beer. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is it kind of reminds me of the early days of reviewing beer, these kind of lovely malty sessionable beers. This is the type of beer that on a Sunday afternoon, say my mum rang in the morning, or my mum and dad, the grandparents rang in the morning and said, we fancy taking the kids out for a few hours. This is the type of beer with the sun out in the garden. You say, come on Mrs. Real Ale Guide, let's go out the garden, let's get a few of these Bristol Beer Factory beers, let's enjoy the sun, let's maybe light the barbecue, and let's have a little party to ourselves. And this is the type of beer which you could happily drink 3, bearing in mind the kids are coming back later on in the afternoon, or early evening. This is the type of beer that you go, oh, I'm going to have 3 of these, I'm going to have 3, maybe 4 at a push, I'm going to enjoy this, and just sit and talk and relax, maybe read a bit of a book. It's just perfect, absolutely perfect. Rich, malty, hoppy, nutty, mouth feels great, lovely level of carbonation, the head's holding itself. Look at the lacing on that glass, look at that lacing. Wow, 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 wow. Love it, absolutely love it. Right, okay, 7 traditional English best bitter toffee malt flavours from Maris Otter malt, the king of barley, balanced by traditional English Fuggles hops, which gives a smooth, hoppy bitterness and aroma. The Bristol Beer Factory seamlessly blends the modern and historical, tried and trusted styles of beer with modern interpretations, brewed in a 100-year-old brewery building that harks back to an industrial age gone by. Brewed within the city of Bristol using traditional methods of infusing, mashing and top fermenting yeast. Store and serve slightly chilled. Now, I've just gone out and grabbed that out the cupboard there behind you, and it's just the right kind of temperature because we are in our cold bunker of a kitchen here on the Real Ale Guide. Right, website is bristolbeerfactory.co.uk. Time for the rating then for me, the Real Ale Guide. I have just kind of hit this mood. Sometimes on the show, sometimes on the channel, I just get in a mood for a beer and it could glide down and just glide down and just glide down. I've never ever lost my love for traditional good best bitters. Never ever lost a love for that. I do love my hops, I do love my Imperial IPAs, my Imperial Porters, my Lambics, everything else. But now and again, when I'm in the mood, an English kind of best bitter goes down a treat. So for that reason, for the mood I'm in today, I'm going to give this, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 beer from the Real Ale Guide. That, from Bristol Beer Factory, their number 7, is how to brew a perfect best bitter. Thanks for watching me. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to my daily beer reviews, and cheers.